A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Since many have undertaken to compile a narrative of the events that have been fulfilled among us, just as those who were eyewitnesses from the beginning and ministers of the word have handed them down to us, I too have decided, after investigating everything accurately anew, to write it down in an orderly sequence for you, most excellent Theophilus, so that you may realize the certainty of the teaching you have received. Jesus returned to Galilee in the power of the Spirit, and news of him spread throughout the whole region. He taught in their synagogues and was praised by all. He came to Nazareth, where he had grown up, and went according to his custom into the synagogue on the Sabbath day. He stood up to read, and was handed a scroll of the prophet Isaiah. He unrolled the scroll and found the passage where it was written, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because He has anointed me to bring glad tidings to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim liberty to captives, and recovery of sight to the blind, and let the oppressed go free, and to proclaim a year acceptable to the Lord." Rolling up the scroll, he handed it back to the attendant and sat down, and the eyes of all in the synagogue looked intently at him. He said to them, "Today this scripture passage is fulfilled in your hearing." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, O Lord Jesus Christ. Dear friends, today in the Gospel of Luke we hear a name Theophilus. Theophilus came from two words. The first one, Theo, which means God. Philus, philia, which means love. So Theophilus means those who love God, or the friends of God. Luke started his gospel by calling Theophilus for those who love God. I and you who love God. Indeed, the Gospel of Luke is written for me and for you, those who are friends of God. As we are friends of God, for sure we love God. And if we love God, we are not only loving God, but we also love our brothers and sisters. Indeed, we will do as what Jesus read, the passage from Isaiah, to bring glad tidings to the poor, to proclaim liberty to captives, and recovery of sight to the blind, and to let the oppressed go free, and to proclaim a year acceptable to the Lord. My dear friends, let us be friends of God and to proclaim the good news for our brothers and sisters. And may those who hear the good news, their heart may rejoice, their heart may be glad, and indeed we are all will be called the friends of God, Theophilus. May God bless us all, and happy Sunday to all. Salve.